everybody, Alice from the present just jumping in. I just want to let you know that I filmed the vast majority of this video in the middle of May, which is before the murder of George Floyd, so that's why it doesn't come up. Truth be told, I was just going to scrap this video completely because me complaining about my problems seemed completely and utterly tone deaf, and I was just gonna not upload it. But I've decided to do so because there's going to be a lot of people who are in the class of 2020 like myself, or are in the middle of higher education, considering pursuing higher education and just feeling all around uncertain. So I thought I would upload it because, you know, there might be a few people that might feel a little less alone in their circumstance, so that's surely a good thing. But yeah, I did want to preface it and let you know, warning, I have a massive pity party in the middle of this video, which I am fully aware that I am in a very advantageous position that I can complain about me not getting the graduation that I wanted. Anyway, hope you're doing well, and I shall let you watch the rest of the video. Hi my friends, welcome back to another vlog. This one is going to have slightly a bit more of a theme, I guess, because I am 2 weeks out from finishing my degree. If you would have asked me at the beginning of the year, is this how I saw the end of my schooling pan out? Absolutely not, categorically not. I've got like a big hand in a fortnight, and then a week later I've got a much smaller hand in, but anyway, I thought I'd document the journey of me finishing up my higher education. I have absolutely no plans whatsoever to do a master's or anything, so I'm just finishing my undergrad now at the ripe old age of 26. So I'm just gonna walk through my house. Oh, I look really white. So I've actually been sat here at my dining room table getting stuff done. I'm doing the Pomodoro method. So I've written, you would have seen this a couple of weeks ago, I'm writing myself a timetable on this, and then I'm also putting it into my phone as well. The reason why I do both is I find the act of writing it down, like what I need to do, that helps me like plan it and sort of like understand like what needs to get done, and then like putting it in my phone so I'm reminded that I set myself these goals. Yeah, so I'm on my 5-minute break. If you've never heard of the Pomodoro method, I think it's based around somebody who had a tomato timer, and so what they would do is they would put the timer on for 20 minutes and then have a 5-minute break, and then work for 20 minutes and have a 5-minute break. It's supposed to help with stuff like productivity, and I find it really helpful because if I'm like working by myself and I'm needing motivation and I'm not sort of like in that flow state, I find using that method, I put the timer on and then I know 20 minutes isn't that long, so I know that a break is coming, so I won't kind of be like shuffling about like, oh, okay, well I'll make myself a cup of tea, okay, well I'll fill my water bottle up, oh I need a wee, oh I'm hungry, I need a snack, because then I can do all that in the 5-minute break that's coming up. And so I find that quite helpful for me personally, because also I do a graphic communication degree, so everything I do is on my laptop and on my iPad, and so that's really hard because those are things that I use in my downtime as well. So having this timer that says 5 minutes, I like to do, I'm kind of like a finish the sentence you're writing on type of gal. So if I'm like finishing something up, like if I'm like, I'm just like writing something down or like doing a certain part of a design, I'll then stop, set my timer for 5 minutes and then do what I want. So I've decided to vlog and say hello. I'm not gonna lie to you, I definitely had a massive wobbly yesterday to my mum. Oh god, I love mums, because of just how I have been feeling about everything. So I think I'll probably talk to you about that tonight, because I don't know if, oh, there's my timer. I don't know if 5 minutes is necessarily enough time for me to go through it all, but But yeah, so yeah, watch me finish my degree. I will speak to you a little later on. Oh, yummy. You can tell I've just picked this. Hi. So I didn't come back and have that chat with you. It's been a few days and I've just had all around a bit of a wobbly. It's the best way to describe it. I had a wobbly to my mum. So basically, I guess I wanted to explain how I'm feeling, and I understand that me gallivanting off into the sunset, finishing art school the way that most people finish art school is very low down on the problems that are currently happening in this global pandemic. So I just thought I'd sit down. However, that's one of my problems, and I don't know, so here's where I'm coming from and why I guess I'm a bit sad about it all is, I mean, 3 years ago when I decided to do this, as in go back to school, I think everybody has, you know, designs of, you know, the picture of you with the cap and gown flanked by your parents. Like I haven't done that, and not that I did a degree for that, but I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen with my graduation. Like, things have been very quiet on that end. I think I will graduate, just maybe next year. Love that. So I live in Bristol, but I study in Bath. I am a mature student, commuter student, which puts me in a special bracket. I have not been as involved in the student body as the vast majority of people, and that's a decision I made. You know, the reality is, yes, I do get invited to go to the pub, but if I've driven to uni, it's not happening, is it? Or if people like put in our group chat like, hey guys, we're gonna go out for a drink or whatever, I'm not doing it. Even like with my sort of education side of it, I will be honest and say I went in when I had to. Did I make the absolute most out of the facilities that were available to me? No. I went in when I had to, not when I could, and how long I stayed was typically dictated by the traffic and me going home, which, I don't know. Anyway, when I got to the end of my hand-in, so I handed in just after Christmas, I sort of had a bit of an epiphany, and I came to the conclusion I'm not planning on doing a master's, definitely no time soon, if at all. You know, so basically this is the end of my education. This chapter in my life is coming to an end, and I was just like, listen, you're not gonna have this again. And I actually like changed my mindset. I was like, do you know what, like, I'm gonna really value this final season, this final chapter of this season that I'm in. And I went into uni more, I spoke to my classmates more, and I spoke to people more, I stuck around more, and I was really enjoying it. Like, I was really enjoying it. And also there was like a few things that happened where I felt really like lifted up by you know, like comments from my tutors, and I just felt really like I could do this. Where, I don't know if I've ever spoken about this on my channel before, but I feel like I have put me being a graphic designer on such a pedestal for most of my life that I've always felt like I wasn't deserving of it, that it was unattainable to me, and it was something that I will never get because it's something that I truly want. And that's bullshit, because that's simply not true. And I feel like I've just self-sabotaged myself again and again. And like, I don't know if this is the video for me to talk about my first uni experience, but I had a dog shit time. So, you know, I felt like I was really putting myself out on a limb. Anyway, needless to say, I was actually, do you know what, really enjoying myself, really getting my confidence in the idea of me moving into a design job. Like, that was like something that, as I said, like, I put on such a pedestal, and I have put it out of reach, but actually I'm inching closer, and I felt like I could do anything. Like, I felt excited. Hello. And needless to say, with all of this that has happened, I just feel like I have gone back to square one in regards to my confidence, my capabilities, in my job prospects. I feel terrified. It was funny actually, I had like an online workshop, and the woman running it, she graduated during like the credit crunch, the like financial crisis, and she's like, I understand how you're feeling and it will be okay and you will be fine. Anyway, and also like one of my projects I was really excited about, and I wanted to print it with a risograph printer. I wanted to do some silk screen with it and just really build up a portfolio of printed stuff, because that's what I enjoy. Like, I enjoy playing with printing processes. Like, that's the fun for me, and I can't do that. I can't do that. It's all digital. Like, my hand, like, even if I went and got something printed, which I can do in theory, I would then have to photograph it and submit it, which just feels a bit redundant. So anyway, I just feel like all this sort of confidence and excitement has been ripped away from me. I'm saying it with a smile on my face, and that's why I feel like I'm dragging my heels with my projects, because I absolutely am. I'm just really letting time slip away. Anyway, so that's my pity party. Woo! But I'll put a little party hat on me, yay! Anyway, so that's where I'm at. So my brother has lent me Ring Fit Adventure. I'm gonna prop you up and give it a go. My fringe is like so long at this point. This is even it. Curled under. I think I'm gonna cut it. I think I'm gonna do a full-blown workout and spa sesh extravaganza today. Yeah, let's give this a go.
Charge your squat power, but don't overextend yourself. Release toward the sphincter.
This is the look I've been rocking a lot of the time, so I'm gonna stop taking the mick out of myself. Anyway, so I've just finished Ring Fit. I did 3 levels. I did not realize, this may sound silly, like it's an actual game, like with a narrative and a story. It is literally like Zelda, but make it exercise. So I'm half tempted to like make a video of me reviewing it, my Ring Fit journey. But yeah, I did 3 levels, like the 3 like tutorial levels basically. But yeah, anyway, I'm all done. I'm gonna maybe cook some lunch, steam my face, cook some lunch, mask, and hop in the shower. Sounds like a plan. In this episode of using random shit in my fridge, we've got pakoras, bread, hot sauce, vegan cheese, and roasted tomatoes, all coming together to taste a bit weird. Just want to say this is an eclectic day of balance. We've got some cookies and a coffee to, you know, really round out that exercise I did. Okay.